Hello, my friends. I'm so glad you're here with me today. I want to tell you a story. A story about something small, but something that changed everything. It happened on an ordinary afternoon. The kind of day where nothing feels important until it is. The sun was coming through the window, warm and soft. Dust floated in the air, dancing like tiny stars. I was cleaning out the old desk in the corner of the living room. It used to belong to her, the one person I thought I had known better than anyone else. But as I would soon find out, there was a whole part of her I had never seen. The drawers were stiff and heavy. Most of them were empty, except for some old receipts, broken pens, and little scraps of paper she had doodled on. I almost closed it without checking the last corner. Almost. But something told me to reach a little deeper. And there it was, a small folded piece of paper, tucked far behind everything else. It was delicate, almost like it had been waiting for someone to find it. My heart started beating a little faster. I knew her handwriting. I could spot it anywhere, soft, round letters, a little slanted to the right. I sat down without even realizing it, the letter trembling slightly in my hands. The first line stopped me cold. If you're reading this, it means I never found the courage to tell you. I didn't know what to expect. Part of me wanted to put it back and pretend I had never seen it. But another part of me, the part that missed her more than anything, had to know. I began to read. She wrote about the mornings when she would watch me from across the kitchen, wanting to say something but always holding it back. About the small moments, handing me a coffee, brushing my hand by accident, that felt bigger to her than I ever realized. She talked about her dreams. Not big, wild dreams. Simple ones. Sunday mornings curled up on the couch, laughing at bad movies. Burning pancakes and pretending we liked them anyway. And then she said something I'll never forget. I loved you in a quiet way, maybe too quiet. I stopped reading for a moment. The room felt so still. It was like the walls themselves were listening. How could I have been so blind? How could someone be loving you with their whole heart, and you never even know? She wrote about her fear. That if she told me how she felt, it would change everything. Maybe I wouldn't feel the same. Maybe I would pull away. So she stayed silent, hoping I would see it in her smile, in the way she always remembered the little things, in the way she stayed even when life got messy. I wish I could tell you I remembered every little thing she did. But the truth is, I took a lot of it for granted. We always think we have more time to say what matters, more time to notice. But sometimes the time runs out, and you don't even realize it until it's too late. The letter ended simply. I hope you're happy, even if it's not with me. I sat there for a long time, just holding the paper. I could still smell her perfume on it, faint and familiar. It made me feel like she was still there, sitting across from me, smiling in that shy way she always did when she didn't know what to say. But she wasn't there. And there were so many things I wanted to tell her. So many things I had left unsaid. Today, I keep that letter in a small box by my bed. I take it out sometimes when the world feels too big or too lonely. It reminds me of her, and of a love so quiet, it almost got lost in the noise of life. It also reminds me to speak up. to tell people what they mean to me now, while I still can. Because if there's one thing that letter taught me, it's this. Love doesn't need to be loud, but it should never be silent. Thank you for listening to my story today. I hope, wherever you are, you find the courage to say the words your heart is holding. Don't wait. Don't be afraid. Because sometimes the smallest words, I love you, I miss you, I'm proud of you, are the ones that mean the most. Take care, my friends. Until next time.